Hiya. So today I'm just going to talk to you about how to get our children to listen to us. Now, this is something that I think many parents find tricky. So, if you don't know who I am, my name is Zoe. I am a registered play therapist, and I am a big believer in using play in your parenting. So I have the Playful Parents group, which I created, and I've also recently set up the Playful Parents Academy, which is a place where I teach therapeutic activities to parents, and I do a training once a month. Um, I'm very passionate about helping parents to use play in their parenting so they can help their children express their feelings and transform their relationships. Play is so powerful, and when we actually put it into our parenting, it can make such a difference to their behaviour, their self esteem, and their everyday lives. So, today I'm going to talk to you about listening. Okay, this is something that I do in my own parenting. So, when I talk to you, I have 3 children and I will relate to them a lot because I use playful parenting all the time with them. And a lot of this is something that what I've done is I have used my therapeutic knowledge from my play therapy practicing that I do, and I apply some of that to my parenting. And this is where I created Playful Parenting. So, listening is really important for children, and it's something that parents kind of struggle with, and I know that you do. At times I have myself as well. So I just want to tell you there is some things we can do as parents to help our children with listening. Okay, so here is the first thing that I do. The first thing I do when I want my children to listen to me is I will get down to their level. That is the first thing that I do. Okay, I'm not standing too far away from them, and I'm on their level, right next to them, kneeling down. Okay, so they can see me and they know where they like the instruction is coming from. The second thing that I do is I change my tone of voice. So instead of just keeping this normal voice that I'm talking like right now, I will change it and say, oh, I wonder if you could such and such. Okay. Or I might say something like, you know, the other day you were so good at da 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 da. I wonder if you could do that again for me. Or I might say something like, I wonder if you could help me. And this is the way that I approach things. And when I change my voice and I use a whispering voice like this, you will notice that all of a sudden your children will just turn to you and be like, this is different. Okay, this sounds different. And there's that little bit of, I try to put a little bit of, it's not kind of like surprise, like, oh, what is it? What is it? What is it? Mum wants to tell me. Okay, in my voice. To get them engaged. And the next thing that I also do is I use play. So play is so powerful in parenting, as I said before, and play is one of the best ways to get children to listen. So find a way to make your instruction playful. It's really simple. Find a way to make it fun, okay? So sometimes I will ask my daughter to put the washing away, okay? I think she's old enough to be able to put some of her washing away now. There are 5 of us in the house, so it's a lot for me to do, so she helps me out. But instead of just, her going and doing it on her own, we play a game. So we have some music on, and we dance when we put the washing away together. And then also we have races to see who can put this washing away the fastest. And I will let her win because it's really good for her inner self. Okay, and her building up her self-confidence. So we will race, and she will be done a lot faster than me. To be honest, she normally is anyway. But can you see how we're like working together to get things done? And it's not just them doing things on their own. And when we're using play and music and creativity and laughter, this makes things so much more fun for them, rather than just giving them an instruction like, can you go upstairs and put your washing away? Children are going to be like, oh, don't really want to do that. I'm not really going to listen to you. Whereas if we said something like, oh, the other day, when we played that game and you managed to put all of your washing away within 10 minutes and you beat mummy, should we play that game again? There's like just changing the way we approach things and just giving a little bit more thought to what we do and how we give an instruction will really help with our children's listening. And sometimes it's not always about the listening, it's more about the cooperation. So we may think that they're not listening to us, but it might just be the fact that they just really don't want to do it. So we need to be mindful of like, how can we get our children to cooperate and how can we get them to listen? The best way we can do that is to make it fun. Yeah? Like, if it's fun, they will do it. They're not gonna, say, I don't want to do this, because they're engaged. And if you're playing with them and doing things together, then they're more likely to do it. Okay. So the first one we've got is get down to their level. Okay. And the second one, change your tone of voice. And the third one is find a way to play. There are so many different ways we can play with our children when we're getting them to cooperate and listen. And play is the key to any of that. And the fourth one that I was going to talk to you about is once they have done something, make sure that you recognise their effort. So say something like, I really loved the way you put your shoes on then, or I really liked the way you carried on trying and then you did it. So recognising the effort is a really good way of making them know that you have acknowledged what they've done. That you've made it fun, you've made it engaging, you've done it together, but you've acknowledged it, okay? And the last thing that I was going to say is be mindful of how much you are listening to your children. So say they've got something to talk to you about and you are occupied with everything else that you're doing, be mindful of that, okay? If we want our children to listen to us, we need to be modelling that we're listening to them as much as we can. Like, this can't happen all the time, We're parents, we're very busy, we've got so much to do. But I just want you to I wanted to plant that seed a little bit and just keep it in there and think like, am I listening to my children when they want to talk to me? And the more you listen to them and make that effort to really engage and get down to their level and listen to them, they will listen to you more, okay? It's a two-way thing, parenting, your parent-child relationship, okay? So there's lots and lots of things that I've given you here, and I hope they all make sense. And this really works for me in my parenting. It really, really does. So if you want to find out more about cooperation games and therapeutic activities that we do over in the Playful Parents Academy, I teach a therapeutic activity once a week, and for the parents to do with their children. And also we have monthly masterclass topics on different things. There is lots in there for you to access because we opened this in July, and there's different topics. So there will be lots of activities in there for you to do with your children, which are all therapeutic. And this month we're actually concentrating on power play, which is all about helping children express emotions through play. So there is so much in there, and if you want to join, just pop the words play below and I will send you the link for the waiting list. And I'm really excited as we are opening it in November. So I can't wait for that. I'm really excited. So yeah, there's lots of things there for you to help with listening. If you want to join or if you've got any questions, just send me a private message and I will get back to you. And have a lovely day. Bye.